This visit by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is being seen as an attempt to rebuild Turkey's relationship with the EU and allow French President Emmanuel Macron another opportunity to promote France as a key player in the Middle East. The two presidents do see eye to eye on some regional issues, such as statehood for Palestine. Erdogan praised Macron for taking a strong stance against the US declaration of Jerusalem as Israel's capital during a recent visit by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
France wants two states living in peace with internationally recognized borders to emerge in the region between Israel and Palestine. In this context, I explained to Prime Minister Netanyahu that I disapproved of the recent declaration by the President of the United States, which France believes runs contrary to international law and is dangerous for peace.
Other regional issues on the agenda include the recent protests in Iran and the conflict in Syria. Both agree Syrian President Bashar al-Assad should go, although Macron is more open to talking to his government. Analysts say Turkey is also seeking to build support for reviving its stalled bid for EU membership, a process that's effectively been frozen by European concerns over human rights and democratic institutions like freedom of the press. The EU says it's keen to rebuild the relationship.
Of course, whenever there is a need for us to remind about European European principles that need to be respected, we do so. You know that very well, that President Juncker has expressed concerns recently about Turkey moving further away from the European Union, but this is not where he wants it to go.
Macron has said he's worried about the human rights situation in Turkey and in September intervened personally with President Erdogan to obtain the release of a French journalist who was detained for 2 months on charges of belonging to a terrorist group after reporting on the Kurdish YPG militia. Human rights groups are expecting Macron to have strong words for the Turkish president on issues like the jailing of journalists, but the pragmatic president also sees a good relationship with Turkey as vital to France's interests in the Middle East. Elena Casas, CGTN, Paris.